Now at 6, it's happened again. An inmate gives South Bay deputies the slip, how they finally caught up to him and took him down. Good evening, I'm Veronica Dela Cruz.
I'm Ken Bastida. The man was being transported to a drug court in Santa Clara County when he somehow got out of his handcuffs. But KPIX5's Devin Fehely tells us he didn't get far. Devin?
No, he didn't, but nonetheless, it's a troubling trend for the Sheriff's Department. This is the second time this year that an inmate has escaped their custody, and it is, after all, part of the basic job description of the Sheriff's Department to make sure that the alleged bad guys stay behind bars or at the very least remain in custody as they go to and from court. The Sheriff's Department says Nelson Eric Lee was being transported to a court appearance on drug charges when he somehow managed to get free of his handcuffs and escape as the inmates were being transferred inside the courthouse.
While he was on the bus, he was handcuffed to another inmate. We call it daisy chaining. During the transport process, he was able to get out of his handcuff. We're still investigating how, by talking to all the inmates on the bus.
Lee didn't get far. He was recaptured a short time later near the Guadalupe River. But his escape, however brief, is yet another blemish for the Sheriff's Department. Back in March, alleged child molester Jonell Carter overpowered a deputy and escaped custody while being taken to a medical appointment at Valley Medical Center. Carter would lead investigators on a cross-country manhunt before being captured weeks later.
There's only been 2 inmates escape within the last 10 years. Like I said earlier, we transport 160,000 inmates a year. We understand that those 2 cannot happen, should not happen. That's why we constantly review policies and making sure our deputies are following our policies and procedures.
In addition to the drug charges, a Sheriff's Department spokesperson says Lee now faces charges of escaping custody and resisting arrest. Now, the Sheriff's Department says that Lee was also slightly injured during his capture. He was taken to the hospital and then will be rebooked into the county jail. In San Jose, Devin Fehely, KPIX 5.